Hi, I'm back to continue our discussion about how we talk to our kids about food. In my last video, I talked about vegetables and how we talk about vegetables so that we can make our kids want to eat them instead of feel like they're being forced to eat them. And now I want to talk about the other side of that, which is how we talk about cake, cookies, ice cream, candy, all the sweet treats that are around our kids all the time. And especially now that we're in the holiday season, aka sugar season, and there are cookies and donuts and cakes and parties and goodie bags and chocolate all over the place. How should we be talking to our kids about this stuff in a way that is healthy and supportive? So one thing that a lot of parents tend to do when they see their kid reaching for yet another chocolate bar or yet another donut is say, "Don't eat that, it's not good for you." And when we think about the phrasing, what we're saying is that's not good for you. And by extension, by eating that, by doing this thing, what you're doing is not good. You are not good. And especially for something enjoyable like eating cake and ice cream, a person is thinking, I enjoy doing something that makes me a bad person because they're telling me this is bad for me, and that must mean I'm a bad person if I like doing something bad, which is absolutely not the message we want to send. The kids aren't bad because they're eating treats. They're kids, they're human. So we want to really refrain from calling food bad or saying it's bad for you or using all of the negative words we so often use to describe our food and ourselves when we eat it. If you get in line 6 feet behind somebody at Starbucks and they order some holiday drink and the barista says, "Do you want whipped cream on it?" And then they say, "No thanks, I'm being good today." Like this happens all the time, I'm being good today. And we just have to remember that having whipped cream or not having whipped cream, this is not a moral decision. This is a food decision and it's not good, it's not bad. I like to think of it as shoes, right? You could wear your sneakers today, you could wear your sparkly party shoes today. It's not good, it's not bad. It's different situations call for different footwear. We don't wear our sparkly shoes to the gym, well some of us might, but the majority of people would be wearing the appropriate footwear. We wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm so bad today, I'm wearing my sparkly party shoes." So that's kind of the same thing with food. There's food we have to eat on a daily basis so that we can grow and be healthy. There's food we love to eat to celebrate or on special occasions. And those are two foods with two different occasions. Now that we are in a time that is full of occasions for eating foods that have a lot of sugar, it's not the time to start calling those foods bad. So one way to talk about snacks and treats is the same way we talk about the broccoli, where we describe what it is, how it feels in our mouth, and how it tastes. So if you see your child grabbing a brownie, you can say, "Wow, that brownie looks delicious." It's okay. Your kid already likes eating it. You're not promoting eating brownies by admitting that they look delicious. And then you can say, "Let me know how it tastes." And then they take a bite and then you can discuss, okay, well, was this a chewy brownie? Was it a crumbly brownie? Was it a chocolatey brownie? Was it not as chocolatey? And you can start having a conversation about the food as an eating experience instead of as a moral judgment. And so I'm gonna come back next week to talk a little bit more about this topic because it is so important and so many parents ask me questions about it. And I want to get a little deeper into what do you do after your kid eats the one brownie and then comes back for the next and the next and the next. So make sure you subscribe so that you can be the first to know when that video drops, and I'll see you guys next week.